I've got prostate cancer. I had the usual situation of men that were issues with frequency to the toilet, and it was assumed at the time, because there were no other indicators, that it was enlarged prostate, but then after discovery and some surgery realized that it was cancer. And so I had a prostatectomy, removed the prostate. The cancer had gone beyond the prostate, so now, even though I recovered from that, I'm having ongoing treatment, which is hormone treatment. But it was going from, being full-time job, associate principal, to suddenly being faced with, something that's not curable. The hormone treatment that I'm on, one of the impacts is it depletes your energy, your strength in the upper body, and I was aware of that. Basic things like picking suitcases up or moving things around the house. And I suppose what happened with a lot of people, you sort of accept the side effects or some of the depletions, because what the treatment is working. With PINC and Steel, that there's support out there, and there are people there who are ready to help you progress. The process with PINC and Steel for the PaddleOn is that you have an assessment with a physiotherapist. And I went to a local physiotherapist. What she very quickly did was see where the weaknesses were. And so started in parallel with that a physio program. And suddenly I started to, I suppose, think that there were gains to be made in addition to keeping the cancer at bay, but I could make gains and improve things. And so what has the physio done? It's made me more conscious of potential that even with treatment my body has a great potential to do things and still do things. And I think what it will put into my mind, whatever happens with the cancer, wherever the cancer goes, I'll always think, well, what can I be doing? But I'm just accepting. The PaddleOn was a great learning experience for me. I've been a teacher all my life, and to be a learner again was fascinating. To suffer those setbacks, those 2 steps, 1 step forward and 2 steps back, and to see how important the people around you who were skillful, expert, professional and considerate. That was a whole new adventure. I'm a good swimmer, always have been, but never really done a lot of other stuff on the water. And so I had the classic ones of lack of confidence, feeling whether I could do it, whether I had the strength. But gradually, with the support of the physiotherapists and the instructors, started to discover what I could do, gaining strength and confidence, balance, and became an addict. Also, camaraderie. One of the things that the PaddleOn program does, there's people there who are part either recovering from or from cancer, being rehabilitated or still being treated. And there was a group that you could talk about things, because you tend, when you've got something like that, your close family, you talk about it, but in other areas it's not something you almost don't want to burden people with it. Going for coffee afterwards, and there was that great sharing of people who were in the same situation, and developing new skills. It was always a process that pushed me a little bit, but pushed me in a safe way. I had a few falls off the board, and I'm completely thinking, well, I've got no balance. My body is much more, I think that I'm much more resilient, and I have got more energy. I've certainly got, more strength. I feel that, and strength and confidence. That's the big thing for me. So it's now been 12 months, and since then, I've taken on the paddling, bought my own paddle board, and now go to paddle fit sessions and involved in that burgeoning community of paddlers. and also, you know, made great friendships. PaddleOn for me was strength, support and fellowship, and finding myself as an individual with potential again, rather than as a cancer patient.